Good afternoon, all the students, and welcome to the virtual class. Today, we will start a new lesson in English, and our today's lesson name is The Merchant of Venice. This is a very interesting and a nice lesson, very different characters and the tragic situations you can found in this lesson. So, let us start. Antonio was a merchant who lived in Venice. Antonio is a person who is very kind and noble person. He lived in Venice, a prosperous city in Italy. Where is this city? In Italy. Prosperous means very successful. Usually the peoples are earning a lots of money in that city. In those days, that is about 500 years ago, there is a sea voyages which were dangerous. This story belongs 500 years ago. And at that time, the peoples are usually use sea voyages, which is dangerous. But there yet some adventurous merchant travelers across the seas. Why they across the sea? Because it is their duty. They spent lots of money in sending ships to far away countries. And in return, the ships brought spices and other treasure from India and other countries. And the merchants sold these things in Europe. And when they sold all these things, in return they get a lots of profit in this business. Merchant means a person whose job is to buy and sell products in large amount, especially by trading with other countries. This is a one kind of business, students, where the merchant collect the merchandise and they import and export in other countries, and in return the merchant gets money or the luxurious merchandise. What is the merchandise? Merchandise, it is a goods or an product. It is called a merchandise. At the time when the story begins, Antonio was waiting for his ships. Antonio, in this character, is a very kind and a noble person. He is always ready to helping for the poor and needy people. And now he is waiting for his ship because ship is written with merchandise. Merchandise means goods that are brought and sold. He had put almost all his money in his ship. When you start trading or when you set up the business, first you have to invest and then after you will get the interest, right? So the same thing the Antonio the do, he put almost all his money in this ship. Antonio was a kind and he had many friends, but his best friend was Basnio. Basnio was a young and handsome nobleman, but unfortunately he had no money. Basnio is a noble, that means a very kind and good person, but he had no money. He's a poor person. Basnio wanted to marry Portia. Now, who is the Portia? Portia is such a beautiful and intelligent girl. And she was the only daughter of a very wealthy man. That means her father was very rich person. Her father had died, leaving her a large estate. Estate, that means all the money and property owned by a person at the time of his death. That means After the Portia's father death, all the estate, that means all the properties, all the money, it's claimed to the Portia. She is the only owner of that estate. In his will, that means the Portia's father will had written how Portia's husband should be selected. How the Portia's husband should be selected. He set a test for her suitors. Suitors means what? A person who wants to marry a particular woman. A man, if they came for the marry to a particular woman, that person we are called as suitors. So the Portia's father set one test. And what is that test? That he set up a three caskets. One is gold, silver, and another one is lead. That means a simple metal. One casket gold, another is a silver, and another is a lead. Each one of the casket have written something. A one message is written on the caskets. On the old casket, it has written, "Whoever chooses me shall gain what many men desire." So, student, each casket, the message is written over there, and in the old casket, small each casket had something written on it, and there are the three caskets: gold, silver, and the lead. That means the metal. And one casket is the right, and whoever person choose the correct casket, that person will be the husband of Portia. This is a strange situation is prepared by her by her father, because father wants a honest and noble man should come in a Portia's life. So what is written on the gold casket? On the gold casket is it written, "Whoever chooses me shall gain what many men desire." Desire, desire that if you choose a gold casket, so each and every person wishes comes true. They fulfill their wishes, whatever their desire, whatever their dreams, it has been fulfilled. On the silver casket, "Whoever chooses me shall get as much as he deserves." That means in a silver casket is written over there, who if anybody is chooses a silver casket, they will get something more. As the person it's not deserved, then only they will get something more. Now in a third casket, casket of lead, that means a simple a metal. On that casket, what is written over there? "Whoever chooses me must give and hazard all he has." Hazard means risk. Hazard means risk. So, what the mean in a third casket? The person who have any kind of danger situation or the risk, they can gives to me. Okay. In a both casket, that means in a gold and silver, they gives us such kinds of opportunities. They have fulfilled the man desire, the man dreams. They gives them beyond. But in a third casket, that means in a lead casket, it is written that man gives their risk to me. That means if you face any difficult situation or a difficult task, that risk, that difficult situation you can give to me. In a third casket, it is written over there. One of Portia's suitors, that means
Hello, Sunita teacher.
yes, yes, teacher.
Yes.
So another suitors, that is the Prince of Aragon, choose the silver casket. But that too was not the right casket. That means the Prince of Morocco and the Prince of Aragon are choose the wrong casket. The old casket and the silver caskets, the both are, it's not a correct. That was a wrong one. Bassanio wanted to try his luck with the casket. So student Bassanio wants to marry with Portia because she's so beautiful. So he wanted to try his luck. He had to travel to Balnut where Portia lived on her estate. So that means Antonio and the Bassanio, they are lived in Venice, and the Portia, she is lived in Balmont. That is another state. So Bassanio need a money to traveler to go to the Portia state. He need money for that. But as I told you, the Bassanio was a poor man. He does not have the money. Antonio come to know this, so he want to help to the Bassanio. So he told Bassanio to borrow money in his name. That means you borrow, you you get money from another person, but at his name, in Antonio's name, because at present Antonio does not have money. Why he does not have money? Because almost all the money he spent in his ship. And when the Antonio get the money, when the ships is returned back, then after he get the money. So Antonio and Bassanio both are went to the Shylock. Who is the Shylock? Shylock is the Jewish person. He's a money lender and ask him for the money. Money lender. Money lender, that means that kind of person, a person whose business is gives money to the other who pay interest, who pay the interest. So this is the business of Shylock. The both went to the Shylock for the money. Shylock had a lot of money, but he was not all noble and generous person. Is not at all a good person. He only gave the important to the money. And one more thing, he did not like Antonio. Why he not like the Antonio? Because Antonio sometimes lent people money without charging any interest for him. Shylock give the money to the person with the high range of interest, but the Antonio he give the money without charging any interest. Any interest. Okay. So Shylock decided to take advantage of this situation. He gave them the money on a strange condition. And what is the strange condition? The strange condition is that if Antonio failed to return the money within 3 months, okay, so Shylock would cut off a pound of Antonio's flesh. Pound of Antonio's flesh. This is a very cruel and the strange condition, student, that Shylock wants that Antonio's flesh. If Antonius failed to give back the money within a 3 months. This is a very strange and the cruel condition. But then too, Antonio agreed to this and borrowed the money for Bassanio because Bassanio needed money in any house situation. So the Antonio want to help to the Bassanio. So he agreed whatever the situation, whatever the conditions is that, then to the Antonio is agree whatever the Shylock is saying. They both get the money from the Shylock and they do the agreement, which is a very strange condition. And what is the condition? That cut off the pound of Antonio's flesh. Pound means what? Pound means a unit for measuring weight. Then after Bassanio went to Belmont. Belmont, that place where the Portia lived with his estate. When he saw the casket, he chose the lead one. Lead one, that means that third metal casket. That was the right casket. And the Bassanio won Portia's hand by choosing it. At last, Bas- at last, Bassanio and Portia get married. Portia also too happy and was glad to marry with Bassanio. Here the Bassanio and Portia's married life is started. Bassanio problem is sorted out just because of Antonio's, because Antonio gave him a money. In the meanwhile, Shylock heard that Antonio had lost his ship. After some times, Shylock just heard that Antonio lost his ship, but it is not a true. He was very happy that Antonio would not be able to pay the money because if there is no ship, the Antonio does not get the merchandise, that means goods, nothing else is returned back to the Antonio, so that means he didn't get the money. If the Antonio didn't get the money, so how he should pay the interest and the money to the Shylock? It is won't be possible. So the Shylock thought, I took I took take advantage of this situation because almost 3 months is passed away. Now it's a time to pay the money to the Shylock with the interest. But at present time, the Antonio does not have the money. Shylock went to the court and demanded that he fulfill the strange and cruel condition in front of the duck. Duck is a person of the highest authority man, kind and noble person who do the judgment and see all the rules and regulations. Shylock wanted to fulfill his strange condition. What's the condition? That he needs the pound of Antonio's flesh cut off. But Duck doesn't like all this situation. He is very sorry for him. But he cannot do anything because according to the rules and regulation, Shylock was right. All these agreements is written a bond. Bond that means a legally binding agreement. So according to the law, Shylock was right. Unfortunately, everyone wants to be agree with the Shylock. When Bassanio and Portia heard all this, they rushed back to Venice. Portia told Bassanio to pay Shylock money twice the amount to save Antonio. They want to give the double amount to the Shylock. For what? For save the life of Antonio, because Antonio is such a good and noble person. But the Shylock was adamant. Adamant that means impossible to explain them, or he don't want to change his opinion, don't want to change his decision. He just demanded the pound of Antonio's flesh because he does not like Antonio. Everyone, whoever are present in the court, they felt that Shylock's demand was inhuman. Inhuman, that means the Shylock shows extremely cruel. A person is an unusual or frightened way. Then too, the Duke is asked Shylock to show mercy towards Antonio, but Shylock was not ready to show the mercy. Mercy means what? To show kindness. To show kindness towards the Antonio. Because if Shylock cut the pound of Antonio's flesh, so that means Antonio will be die. So it is not a good decision. Whoever present in the court, they're trying to explain to the Shylock that he must be showed the kindness and forgive. But as you know, students, the Shylock is a very cruel person. He is not at all generous person. So he is never ever change his decision. He wanted to take a revenge. Just then, a young lawyer entered the court. A young lawyer is entered the court and he said that he will fight Antonio's case. Now he asked Antonio whether he had agreed to Shylock's condition, that cruel and strange conditions. Antonio said that he had agreed because we both are do the bond binding agreement, and according to the agreement Shylock is the right. So I have no other choice. I have agreed with the Shylock conditions. Then the young lawyer requested to Shylock to show mercy. As I told you, student, mercy, that means to show kindness. Through the law, through the law, Shylock is right. So everyone agree what the Shylock is saying. But the lawyer is appeal that mercy is a quality of God himself. When a person shows mercy to someone else, they are both blessed because it shows the kindness like the God. So here the lawyer is request to the Shylock to show the mercy. It is a quality of God himself. And you both are blessed. Mercy was more valuable than a king's crown. A young lawyer explained each and everything to the Shylock to forgive all this thing and show the mercy, which is a very respectful thing. But that is a no use because there had no effect on Shylock. Shylock still not change his opinion. He wants that Antonio fulfill his demand. What was the demand? To cut off that pound of flesh. The young lawyer then said, that is a law allowed Shylock to take a pound of flesh of Antonio. And you can do this. But at the same time, there is a one condition. The lawyer warned him that there is a one condition. While cutting off the flesh, Shylock should not shed even one drop of Antonio's blood. That means in an agreement, it is written over there clearly only the flesh, a pound of flesh. So you just take the pound of flesh only. Not a single drop of blood is fell down. You cannot be removed a single drop of blood. Should not fell down one drop of Antonio's blood, but he should cut exactly 1 pound of flesh. You have to cut exactly 1 pound of flesh, nothing less, nothing more. Because through the agreement, it is clearly written over there only a 1 pound of flesh. So you have to take just a unit for measuring a weight, a proper amount, 1 pound of flesh, not less, not more. And not even a single drop of blood it should be fell down. You cannot take the Antonio's blood. According to the agreement and according to the law, I'm telling you this. The young lawyer present this situation in front of the Shylock, and that will not be allowed by the law. Shylock realized that he could not do what the young lawyer asked him to do, because it is won't be possible, student, if you cut the flesh. So approximately the blood it should be removed out from the body. And how you can be measure that if you cut the fleshes it is exactly 1 pound. So the situation is very, it is very unfollowing situation that it cannot be doing by Sherlock. Sherlock realized that he could not do what the young lawyer asked him to do, and he accepted his defeat. So at last he accepted he cannot be do this. Antonio's life was saved. Antonio's life is saved and is saved by the young lawyer. And who was the young lawyer? That is Bassanio and Antonio find out later that the young lawyer is a Portia herself. She dressed up as a young man. She dressed up a young lawyer and she came and fight the case of Antonio and save his life. Later it was mean that Antonio's ships were safe. As I told you before only student that Shylock just heard that Antonio's ship was lost, but it is not a true. The ship were safe. So he had not in fact lost his money. Though Antonio's life is safe and he get the money also. So thus the student, the story which could have ended in a tragic manner and ended happily. Tragic manner means what? Very sad, often involving death and suffering. Very sad manner because in the story they involving death and suffering. But at last the story ended with a happily. So this is the great story, The Merchant of Venice, which is written by the great writer. I hope you understand the story, students.